Aloha and welcome to Moonscopes for the Pisces new moon cycle, which begins March 11th, that's today, and ends with the Aries new moon, marking the beginning of the astrological New Year cycle for 2013. I'm your host, KG Stiles. Moonscopes is sponsored by PurePlantEssentials.com, organic aromatherapy, and HealthMasterySystems.com, holistic products and services for body, mind, and soul. Moonscopes looks at the solar month's planetary cycles occurring from new moon to new moon. I've posted the complete transcript of today's Moonscopes, including the important dates and highlights for you to be aware of on my website at kgstyles.com, and a direct link to the Moonscopes archive appears below this video. I always appreciate your comments and letting me know how things are going for you. If you like to ask that you feel might benefit others as well, please feel free to post your questions below this video and I'll respond. On March 11th, today at 12:51 p.m. Pacific, we have a Pisces new moon at 21 degrees Pisces. Pisces is the sign of compassion and spiritual love. Every month, when the sun and moon are conjunct, we celebrate a new moon. This month, Venus, the planet of love, also conjuncts the sun and moon. The theme of this Pisces new moon is love, both personal and spiritual. The Pisces new moon is excellent for setting your intentions related to love and your most cherished dreams. Venus rules the things you value most in life, such as your self-worth, material circumstances, and the flow of money in your life. So now you have an opportunity to create a new flow of material wealth, prosperous circumstances, and money into your life, most especially in the area of your life represented by the house where Pisces is located in your astrology chart. These intentions you set will be manifesting over the next 6 months to the next year. As the moon goes void of course exactly at the time of the new moon, I recommend you wait until after it enters Aries on the next day, March 12th, at 4:17 a.m. Pacific, to perform your new moon ritual until the moon goes void of course on March 13th at 1:01 a.m. Pacific time. I posted a Pisces new moon healing and manifesting ritual in the healing meditation blog directory on my website, and a direct link to the Pisces new moon ritual appears below this video. Have you ever wondered why manifesting with the cycles of the moon is so effective? Research has shown that the body's internal biological rhythms are controlled by the powerful cues it receives from the material natural world, such as the moon's cycles. This natural phenomenon of the body to match its internal rhythms with external rhythms in the natural world is known as entrainment. Thus, your subconscious mind, which controls 95% of what you experience in reality, recognizes and readily responds to your desires and intentions for manifesting when you set them to coincide with the cycles of the moon. On the same day as the Pisces new moon, Mars enters the sign of Aries, and things really begin to pick up pace because Mars is the ruler of Aries, and it is at home here and can get things really moving for you now. Then on March 17th, Mercury stations direct at 5 degrees Pisces, ending its 3-week retrograde cycle. Mercury is less than 2 degrees away from an exact conjunction with Neptune, and some new and promising ideas for resolving old stagnant patterns or problems can suddenly surface for you at this time. Then on March 19th at 10:27 a.m. Pacific, we have the first quarter moon at 29 degrees Gemini. Today's moon squares Venus and the sun in the early morning, realizing your new moon intentions. This is an opportunity to release anything that may be holding you back or blocking you from realizing your heart's desires. A breakthrough of an old pattern is possible now. Later in the day, the moon trines Neptune and Mercury, so optimism is restored and you may have a piece of news that lifts your spirits. Then on March 20th, the sun crosses the vernal equinox, signaling springtime in the northern hemisphere and autumn in the southern hemisphere. It's a day of perfect balance between day and night that occurs only twice annually. This is the day when the sun enters Aries and the astrological new year begins. Then on March 21st, Venus enters Aries, and the party for taking action and moving forward is getting lively, with the Sun, Mars, Uranus, and Venus all in Aries. The slow, dreamy period of Pisces has ended, and there's a lot of action taking place now. One by one, each of these personal planets of yours will conjunct the planet Uranus, creating unexpected opportunities for change and surprising events that move things forward. As the planet Jupiter is still in a sextile to Uranus, each of your personal planets will also sextile Jupiter during this time, creating innovative opportunities and revolutionary breakthroughs. Your old beliefs and ways of perceiving can now more easily fall away, revealing entirely new ways of believing and thinking that free you to realize more of your creative potential. The planet Uranus is also square to Pluto. You'll have to see how these energies play out in your own life to reveal new and hidden opportunities to revolutionize your life. The energies, although potentially combustible and volatile, also have creative outlets for releasing tensions. Dates for the planetary conjunctions to Uranus, sextile to Jupiter, and square to Pluto are as follows. On March 22nd, Mars conjuncts Uranus, then sextiles Jupiter and squares Pluto exactly on March 26th. Then on March 28th, Venus conjuncts the Sun and the planet Uranus. On March 31st, Venus and the Sun are still conjunct and sextile Jupiter and square Pluto. During this same period of time, on March 27th, there's a Libra full moon at 6 degrees Libra at 2:27 a.m. Pacific. On this day of the Libra full moon, Libra full moon opposes the planets Uranus, Venus, the Sun, and Mars, and squares Pluto. There's potential for tremendous release of tension on a personal and collective level on this day. Breakthrough opportunities to revolutionize your life on a personal and collective level are available, and freedom of the individual is highlighted. I'm hosting a Libra full moon meditation and ritual on my website at kgstiles.com. Subscribe to my blog to receive notice when it posts on my website. The sextile energy occurring between the planets located in Aries and Jupiter in Gemini represents opportunities for something new that serves the individual freedom and opens the mind to peaceful resolution. Also, Pluto's sextile to the planet Saturn helps ground the potentially volatile release of what has been hidden in a constructive way. There's an opportunity for creating a new, more viable structure present. The old is being suddenly released, perhaps in shocking and even violent ways for some people, potentially. On April 2nd, we have the last quarter moon at 13 degrees Capricorn at 9:36 p.m. Pacific. This quarter moon eclipses the planet Pluto, revealing secrets and what has been hidden. This last quarter moon eclipse of Pluto is also square to the Sun and the planet Uranus. Powerful emotions are being released. The last quarter moon is also sextile to Neptune and Saturn, indicating that the release of tension helps to reveal new latent possibilities and potential for new dreams and new structures coming into form after an intense release of deeply buried motives or unconscious desires. Perhaps shame and guilt have blocked realization of potential that can now surface. On April 6th at 9:58 p.m. Pacific, Venus conjuncts the planet Mars at 19 degrees Aries. The lovers unite in a passionate embrace. This is a romantic aspect when action to realize the lovers' connection feels especially intense. You are driven to express your desires and aspirations for what you love and hold most dear. Then on April 10th at 2:35 a.m. Pacific, we have an Aries new moon at 20 degrees Aries. The Aries new moon is the first in the astrological new year and one of the most potent new moons of the entire year for setting your intentions to manifest your dreams, especially related to matters governed by this part of your astrology chart where Aries is located. Also on April 25th, we have our first full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. We'll talk about what that means for you and how you can make the most of this celestial event next month. I will be posting an Astro Highlights video for the sign of Aries in the next few days, so look for it. If there is enough interest and response to the video, I will continue posting a video each month featuring that month's astrology sign. If you'd like to know more about how the Pisces new moon cycle and the Libra full moon with its intense aspects may be affecting you personally and opening new opportunities for you, please contact me for a chart consult. You can book a session for as short as 15 minutes, and first-time clients receive a 10% discount. Click on the link below this video to learn more. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Moonscopes. Please visit our websites, kgstiles.com, holistic products and services for body, mind, and soul, and pureplantessentials.com, organic aromatherapy products. Our links appear below the video. Wishing you a delightful Pisces new moon. See you next month for Moonscopes. I'm your host, KG Stiles.